All right, everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to another Checo Forex live stream. I hope everybody had a great day. And ready to get this day started. And we're here on the Nasdaq chart, right? So let's dive in right away. Looks like we might have some potential sells here. A couple of things I want to point out. I'm on the 1 hour chart on the Nasdaq, right? So I'm looking at this there we go. So yeah, from this high here, we just been kind of on this downtrend, right? So we just came up and tapped into that trend line resistance, and now we're rolling over here, right? So I'm definitely looking for sell opportunities around this area here. Let's see, where's that support? So we have support right down here. So this kind of wedge pattern here is kind of shrinking today, so we're kind of stuck in this range here. Eventually they're going to break to the upside or break to the downside here, but in the time here we're rejecting off that trend line here, so I might be looking for sells down the range. We'll wait and see. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of waiting on NAS right now. I'm gonna look for some sell opportunity. Let's take a quick look at gold here. Mark that up really quick here. Oh, okay. So gold pulling up, no bottom wick here. Yeah, we have support here, support kind of broke below, but fake out, pushed up, and then we kind of stayed on that support level there. Now we're pulling right back up. This resistance here on gold, right? We're kind of coming right into it and rejecting here. So I might be looking for sells here. How much time do we have on this candle? We got about 21 minutes left. Let's see if this thing can pull up a little bit here. I don't know. I'm thinking we might be able to reject from the area here. I have to wait on that a little bit. Yeah, I want to see. I mean, we have no bottom. The 4 hour. Yeah, no bottom wick here. Yeah, we kind of been pulling up ever since we tapped these lows here. We broke below, but couldn't break below there. So Starting to pull back up here. I mean, it is a strong bullish candle, but I have no bottom wick here. Hmm. Oh yeah, we're starting to come down here. Yeah, the move would have been out. I didn't get on stream early enough, but I would have caught it here right off this rejection. Once we got this topic, I would have gone in right around. But it's already moving down. Broke the 30-minute lows already. Ooh, this thing's starting to drive down here. Want to wait for a little bit of a pullback here. There's that topic. All right. Let's go back there. Excellent. So we got 23,690. Sell here on the NASDAQ, gang. Stops are going to be just above that trend line resistance here. Right? I'm targeting just the bottom of the range here. This thing could definitely, if we break this support, I mean, we're gonna be coming down here. That would be my overall target today. But on stream here, I'm just gonna target the range down here. Starting to drive down here. All right. Let's see if NAS can continue to push down here. Yeah, we're running down here. Isn't one of the things I'm not too happy about Trade Locker. Isn't it's very laggy. Okay. That's the signal. They're currently running about $700 in profit here. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's take a look at gold real quick. We might find an entry here very soon. Yeah, it's starting to pull back down here. What look at the 30-minute really quick here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wait for this 30-minute closure here just to see if we close bearish here. We'll have a possible entry. Now, even though it broke above this range here, and it could retest and then continue to pop up, but no bottom wick here, and no bottom wick on this 1 hour either. So yeah, but I'm gonna wait on gold a little bit here. If we get the entry, we get it. If not, I'll hold off and just just deal with NAS right now. Let's wait on the gang. I want to see if we get this push down here. All right, yeah, we're driving down here, up about a little 1300. Beautiful, beautiful trade, gang. You're earning about almost $1,500 here. All right, and this is where. All right, close partials there, locked in about $800 there. Gang, I went break even here. Boom. Quick trade, beautiful, beautiful trade. Yeah. Let's update this real quick. Let's see if we get the drive down. Yeah. Yeah, I closed partials and secure some profits there. Went break even here. Let me actually update it here. Right. Let's do it here. It's easier with the number. There we go. All right. Yeah, so I'm break even here. Excellent. All right, let's see if this run is going to drive down. Hit that full TP down at the bottom of the range there. Yeah, that was yeah, the partials were $845 there, so that's good. 847 actually. All right, perfect. Now we got this runner going here. Let's see if we start driving down. Yeah, it was a quick trade, rather quick. Just start dropping. So that's perfect. Yeah, the idea behind it, for me was, how we tapped into this trend line resistance here on the 1 hour. We've been making those. If you notice, like I drew it up earlier, you see how we're kind of on this downtrend here, and we're just kind of making, lower highs and lower lows, lower highs, and so on. So once we tapped in here, I'm anticipating that rejection. So, you know, again, this triangle pattern is kind of closing in here, but at the very least, we might just come back down and retest these lows down here. So it's not a big move in itself, but this range is pretty decent. So let's see if we get the push down now. Yeah, we got about 4 minutes to this candle closure. Um, yeah, unless it flips back up in the next 4 minutes and change. Looks like it's gonna close bearish here. Let's wait on it, gang. All right, yeah, we're starting to come down here, gang. This range should be filled here. I do expect some sort of a top wick here, and you know, maybe on the next candle. Hopefully that top wick won't tap us out, but we might get a top wick here, and then a continuation to the downside. So we'll see. There it is. All right, so we got a closure. Look at the top wick there. As long as it's not too steep and wick us out, we're good. But we're break even now. We already secured some profits. We'll let it play out. But let's see if once we get this top wick and we flip, it'll continue to drive down. Let me take a look at gold. I want to see if what gold did real quick before see the rest of the move on NAS here. Let's take a look. All right, so pulled up. Yeah, it closed super bullish again. Broke this structure here, although it has no bottom wick. I mean, it's not crazy to maybe once it breaks the highs here. Yeah, I'll be interested in sells around this area if we respect, but this could be a top wick and I'll move down. Let me see how the 30 looks. I think the 30 closed bearish. Yeah, closed bearish there, but very weak bearish, right? And then look at how we're kind of trickling upwards, right? So we kind of have this swoosh move up. But again, it's running into this resistance here. We break above, we might be targeting the top of the range here. That's about a 110 pip move to the top here. Well, yeah, I'll probably just wait it out on gold and just stay out, see what happens. Not right now. We either need a break above, or if we see some sort of rejection here, we might take it back down to the bottom of the range. But I don't know if I'll be doing that on stream today. Nah, did we get wicked out or what? Okay, there we go. We got the top wick, like I said, right? Look at the top wick. Now we're flipping. We start flipping down, break these previous lows here. This is on 30-minute. We should get a push down, but say I'll leave it on the 30-minute here for now. I want to see if we're gonna flip now. We need this candle to flip bearish and start driving down now. Yeah, once we start coming down here, if we break the previous 30 lows there, right there, I'll shave off some more partials there. All right, we're on our way down. Yeah, this runner, yeah, it's currently up about $720. Not bad, not bad. Let's get more of a push down here. Let's take those lows out there. We can secure some more partials. And decided to move back up here. Here we go. Yeah, I wanted to take out the lows or come down to the lows here, and I'll take more partials and then hold another the rest of the runner down to the range here. But I'll be securing partials as we go along here. You should do the same if you're in this trade with me. Just make sure you secure some profits. Or at the least, go break even. At the very least, if you're looking to hold your full position to the bottom here, that's fine, but go break even, right? There we go. We're starting to come down here. I mean, it's like simple, technical analysis. As far as how I identify the entry, it was just the retest of this trend line after we came up here. We failed to tap into it, but up here we tagged it a few times up here. Where is it? Yeah, right here and right here. Now, most of these didn't even, but most of them didn't even tap in. But we started off from this high of the wick here, and we draw it straight across down, and look how we remain. kept making an attempt to move up, came up. This almost tapped here, came down. This one came in and tapped into it here, and then we reject. So once I saw the tap in there, this candle closed bullish, I mean bearish, and then you know, and I would have caught it from a higher entry, but I didn't get on stream early enough. But you know, we still got the confirmation, so more likely now we'll probably come down and tap into the range here. I mean, we're deep in profit already, so you know, we already secured about $847, so we're good. We're a winner on this trade regardless. But let's see if we can get some more money out of this, right? But technically, it should come down. So what I'm waiting for now that we made a top wick on the new candle, and we start driving down and re-break the previous lows, we should continue to drive, right? We should, but this thing might not make it all the way down here. It might flip, and it's all good. It's all good. Just want this, almost made it there. We just need a little bit more of a push down to the wick here. Also, gang, if you're happy with your profits now, you can listen. You can always close. Close anytime you like to. As long as you're closing in profit, you're good to go. And look, it reflipped all the way back up here. Let's see. We'll wait for now. Patience, gang, patience. We're risk-free on this trade regardless, so there's no loss on this trade. We just want to see if let it move, you know? See if we can maximize our profits and, you know, get what the market gives us. We take what the market. I was moving up again. Here we go. Another possibility, again, if you're watching this trade, right? Let's say we do start reversing back up from here later through the day, you know, we might come back up and test right here, right? And then that will be another you know, lower high here. You know, we come up, tap, then get pushed back down. But this trend line is your key. Once we break out of this trend line, when we come back down and tap into it to retest, then we should be looking for buys up and in a scenario like that. But as long as we're under this trend line here, you know, we can always come up, retest, come down, retest, come down, and so on. So let's see if we get the drive down here. See if we'll survive this pullback here. Oh, there we go. All right, nice move back down. Very good. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if we sweep the previous 30 lows. That's what I'm waiting on here to take another partial there and hold the smaller runner down to the bottom of the range there, if we get that. Yeah, this is the 15-minute chart here. You want to see how this 15 minutes is going to close in the next couple of seconds here. Going to close bullish here. All right, so 15 close bullish. And let's see if we survive this top wick here. It's pulling up. So come back down here. Trying to come back down here. 30-minute, still hanging on there. Right, let's see. move up here. All right, will we survive this pullback here? 30 minutes flipping bullish again. Yeah, it's 30-minute candles closing less than 10 minutes. Let's see how it prints here. A bearish closure on 30-minute will be good. If we were to close like this, for example, we could expect it to come back up to try to retest as possible. But either way, we're good, right? We're risk-free on this trade. We're break-even. We already secured partials, and we're just waiting to see if this run is gonna run. If it runs, it runs. If it doesn't, we're still good, man. Still good. You just have to wait on it. All right. Yeah. If we do get down here, I'm definitely shaving some partials off, just so you guys know. I've mentioned it before. Once we come down and take out this wick here, or come down to this wick here, I'll close another partial. In the meantime, I'll be back. I'm gonna get some more coffee, and yeah. All right, yeah. So we had a doji closure here. Then we went to top. I want to see if we get some more volume. Maybe towards that 8 o'clock hour, we'll see a little bit more volume. See, now it looks like it wants to push down now. All right, we just took out the previous 30 lows. See if we get that additional push to this wick here. Oh, all right, took out these lows and push back up. All right. We just had a 15-minute closure here. Excuse me. Come on. Whoa, bottom wick. Yeah, this thing popped up. Now we should see this 15-minute flip bearish here. Came up to make that top wick. See if we get it to reflip, or is this top wick gonna come up a lot steeper and wick us out here at break even? Let's see. See, we'll flip here. Oh, it's pulling up. Yeah, it just took out the previous highs right here. We might get tapped out here, gang. We get tapped out. Yep. Yeah, it tapped me out there. All right, gang. Hit BE there on the runner. Great trade overall. Like I said, maybe it's possible to come back up, trickle up, retest the trend line, and then come back down. But yeah, it's all good, all good. We secure partials on that, so we made our bag. Beautiful trade game. I think we're still gonna come down today, but I think it's probably gonna be ranging in this area here before we push down. All right, gang. So all I got. Before I go, I just look at the gold here really quick, really quick. Yeah, all right, so gold's wicking up here. Yeah, it's kind of ranging, but we're below this resistance here. We already closed bearish here and came down, broke the lows, closed below the lows. This one came down, broke the lows. Now it's reflipping here. So but I'm expecting further continuation of gold to the downside here. As long as we remain below this resistance here, we should be good to continue to drive down. So yeah, let's wait on it. And if you're gonna trade in the New York session, just make sure that you don't overtrade, over leverage, and yeah, happy trading, everyone. That's it for me here today. So um, yeah, we'll definitely be back at it tomorrow. We got FOMC, the meeting minutes tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So should be interesting tomorrow. Comics open at 8:20, so in about another half hour. So gold should give us a move, whether up or down. But I think we're gonna start making a move on gold very soon. All right, gang. Everybody have a great day, a safe day, blessed day. Remember, don't overtrade, don't over risk, and yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Right? Have a great day, everyone. God bless, and I'll see you. Peace out.